A new picture surfaces, but are searchers any closer to bringing home two brothers kidnapped by their parents who have been on the run now for 5 days? The search continues right now by land, air, and international waters. Everyone, it seems, is keeping an eye out for Chase and Cole Hakken. Our Carson Chambers is live now in Madeira Beach with the very latest on this. And Carson, you're looking into how far the Hakkens may have been able to go by now.
Right, Linda, and you mentioned that new photo. It was provided by the former boat owner who's cooperating with investigators. We also know, according to a sailboat designer, how far they got depends a lot on the weather, the skipper, and what kind of shape this 40-year-old boat was in.
The Coast Guard is searching for a 25-foot blue sailing vessel Salty with 2 adults and 2 children on board that departed Madeira Beach at 10 a.m. local on the 3rd of April.
Boaters across the Gulf are hearing this emergency message.
The power of this search is in the public. And
calling in tips.
We received dozens of leads over the weekend. Every single one of those leads were followed up. They were called in as potential sightings.
Investigators say the search has extended into international waters, the FBI reaching out to authorities near Mexico and South America. They know Sharon and Joshua Hakken loaded the 25-foot Morgan sailboat with supplies and sailed out of Johns Pass Wednesday with a 15-hour head start and a plan.
It was designed to be a weekender, local, maybe racing boat, local cruiser.
Experienced sailor Jerry Douglas says the Morgan sailboat could travel at speeds of 6 miles an hour. The Catalina Yachts vice president says his company bought Morgan boats in 1985. He says how far they got depends on how well the 40-year-old boat was maintained and other factors.
Smaller boats than this have done those kind of passages safely. It all depends on the condition of the boat and the skill of the skipper.
The search for the Hakkens continues at this hour on the water and by air. Authorities hoping they'll get a bite from an observant boater.
There's a whole whack of them around, that's for sure. Not necessarily blue, but I mean, that's 25-footers pretty common.
But some told us today looking for the sailboat is like finding a water bug in an Olympic-sized swimming pool. The Coast Guard is hoping this message will help.
Destination unknown. All vessels in the area are requested to keep a sharp lookout. Do not approach the vessels. The occupants are considered armed and dangerous.
And that message, you can hear it every 30 minutes. The U.S. Coast Guard is putting it out on Channel 16, which is the emergency boater channel. We are told this sailboat does very well in shallow water. Investigators have not ruled out that they could be in a harbor or a canal or an intercoastal waterway until things quiet down. We're live in Madeira Beach. I'm Carson Chambers, ABC Action News.